Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I think we will get the annual general meeting underway. I can tell you're all really excited. So my name is Sheena Sharp. I am your 2012 president. On behalf of your 2012 council, I'd like to welcome you to the association's 122nd annual general meeting. To give you a brief run through of the highlights of last year, and a few things that we've started this year. So first, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about governance. Governance can be it's a bit of a hot topic, but it's also an important topic. And the basic idea is that we need to make sure that the people who are responsible for the association have the information available that they need to run it. And we didn't intend to concentrate on governance last year, but the opportunity presented itself when Gordon Masters resigned and then when Hillel retired. And so we took a look at the whole structure and we decided that what we would prefer is to have one head of staff, one executive director. And so as you know, last year we appointed Christy Doyle, longtime OAA staffer, and then director of policy, to the executive director position. What we felt was really important was reporting structure. And so what we've done is we've outlined the information and the style of report that Christy has to give to council every council meeting. At the same time, the vice presidents and the president have been taking on more and more duties year after year. And so at the same time, we gave job descriptions to the president and all of the vice presidents. And the president, myself, I have the same reporting structure to council, so council knows exactly what I'm doing and who I'm talking to and how well it's going. So we have 4 major areas that we've broken the association activities into. One of which is strategic, which is essentially everything we do to promote client awareness and promote architecture to our clients, various different government agencies, procurement, private and public. Our communications section is mostly concerned with communicating to the public. And essentially what we call public awareness, making people aware of the value of architecture to their communities. Our vice president practice and our whole practice area is focused internally on helping our members excel and achieve successful projects and what they need to do in order to serve the public. And finally, our regulatory area is, of course, where we wrap each other across the knuckles. So those are the 4 silos, if you will, within the OAA, but they're not really silos. We're being really successful at being able to talk to each other and share information. So we think that that whole process is starting to work really well. A little bit of an update on our membership numbers. As you know, we had 2,500 members for about 20 years. And starting in 2009, 2010, our membership numbers started to go up. So you can see the brown box there, and you can see this little line here. It started to, the total number of members is not rising as steeply. This is essentially our new members have continued to grow, but last year being the end of a Con Ed cycle, and because of the economy, more of our members chose to retire. So that's essentially why that's happening. You will note within our intern numbers, the intern numbers have not fallen nearly as quickly as the member numbers have risen. This is something that we didn't quite expect, but we continue to get more and more people joining our intern program, so the numbers have not fallen. Students have tapered off a little bit, and this is probably due to new regulations, meaning that they can no longer gain record experience during their student years. And the 2 little worm-like lines on the bottom there that aren't very tall are just our OAAS organization, which is just taking off, and our non-practicing membership category, which is, it's slowly gaining people. It's essentially people who have become our ambassadors to other areas of practice. They've, gone into development or something like that. They want to keep their license, but they're not really practicing, so we have a non-practicing category for them. It is slowly growing. This is another look at our numbers. Our average age is falling. It was about 59 years old, and I think it's fallen, if my memory serves me, to around 52 years old. And our interns' average age has fallen from 39 to, I think it's 33 or 34 or something like that. So you can see our total numbers, and you can see that the red line, which represents our intern numbers, is falling off more quickly. So we have less older interns than we used to have, which is a good thing. Within our intern numbers, we used to have 50-50. We had at one point 1,300, and about half of them were in the program for more than 5 years, and the other half for less than 5 years. Now, only 25% of our interns have been in the program for more than 5 years, and 75% have been in the program for under 5 years. And so we're slowly getting to the point that we'd like to be where we are, where our interns move through the program in 5 years. OAAS, I'd like to take a moment to talk about this program. In 2011, the OAA took sole ownership, I guess you'd say, of the Ontario Association of Applied Architectural Sciences. Recall that we used to share governance with the OASAT, the Association of Engineering Technologists. Most of the members of OAAS really wanted to be with the architects. What we've been finding with this organization is most of its members, we have some people who practice alone in the exemptions, but in order to become a licensed technologist OAA, you have to have worked for an architect, you have to gain experience, exams, and you have to have education, a four-year diploma. So what this program has really started to do is recognize the technologists who work with our firms, because we have many technologists who take on job captains, project managers. We have technologists who are principals in architectural firms. And it starts to recognize their contribution to our profession and our firms. Right now, this is a sort of an overview of the OAAS membership numbers. We have 62 who are licensed technologists OAA, who are architects with limited licenses. Then we have technologists, associates, and student representatives. And we do go out and talk to all the technical colleges about OAAS, and that program is slowly gaining speed.